Hello, hello, hello to all of you coming through here with another Best of Bass Tracks of the Week roundup. Looking back over the best bass music from the last 7 days or so. And yeah, this is going to be another one, unfortunately, where I can't actually do the stream itself, but yeah, recording the video right here. And yeah, let's just get straight into it, shall we? As always, just playing a clip. If I played the whole of every tune, then that would just take up way too much time. 15 bangers here, and as always, you can see the first few. But yeah, gonna just gradually reveal them as we go on. So yeah, as always, it should be fun. And kicking off here with the new Barely Alive single, Killer Robots, released on Disciple, as always, as per for this duo. Okay, shall we check it out? Let's check it out.
The new thrust and robot design is more in the mold of Darth Vader. Manufacturers now have projects underway for both civilian and military customers.
A couple of things that Barely Alive are continually returning to here, and just you know, well, not just here, but in their music of the last 2-3 years or so. Specific things, specific styles, the retro wave or synth wave kind of opening, that kind of feeling, woven in the growls, all that kind of stuff. And for many people, I think sounding a bit samey by this point, but ultimately for me, a very good dose of Barely Alive sound, and yeah, one of the most impressive just unleashings of that style that we've got from them in a while, in my opinion. We have this new one from URO who I think is a new kind of alias for Yellowclaw, because on Spotify and whatnot, it's kind of stylized as Yellowclaw presents Euro Trash, and Yellowclaw did say they had a new song coming out on Friday. This is it, so I think, yeah, just new kind of alias for Yellowclaw. This one with Psycho Boys Club, it's called Trust You, and we're going to check it out right now. Yeah, just pure big room techno-y kind of vibes. Loving the booming feel of it. Yeah, it just makes me want to go out, makes me want to feel that big, powerful pounding bass just kind of coursing through my body. And yeah, it's primal. Just got that very kind of animalistic feel to it, and I love it. That for me is that's what the full-on bass is all about. But moving on, we have a new one from Jon Casey. This one is called BTT. And yeah, it's solid. Let's check it out. Just a little snippet. Again, if you enjoy it, if you like what you're hearing, go and check out the whole tune. It's bloody good. Yeah, incisive, sharp. Love those kind of extraterrestrial, outer-worldly alien sounds kind of piercing through it. Yeah, and just the whole way that it's put together, arranged, all of that, just very sharp, just very well done for what it's going for. Moving on, we have a new one from Ma, released on Wubaholics. This one is called Planetful. And yeah, another one of my favourite tracks of the week, no doubt. Let's check it out. Oi! Yeah, that kind of futuristic, hybrid, trappy kind of style, if you like it. I suppose if you're into people like Blurred Vision, then yeah, you're going to enjoy that one a lot. This one from Madgun and Alpha Alien, a new collaboration from them. Mad Aliens, and yeah, have to admit, first time I heard it through, I was a bit like, wasn't completely sure, but it had enough about it for me to go back to it, and that is exactly what I did. Went back to it, and yeah, I enjoyed it more second time around. So let's check it out, shall we? There are moments in there where you want maybe just a bit more going on, and you want just a bit more, thwack with the backdrop and whatnot. But I think, for the most part, just got a lot of energy to it, and got those little moments in the kind of second half of each mini drop section that really pick it up, give it a bit of life, and it's transporting me right back to the 2015-2016 days when, yeah, Brostep was all the rage, and it was keeping me going. We have my favourite from the new Sadhu album, Abramelin, a tune that came out a while ago, I think. But yeah, still, this would have to be definitely my pick on the LP. And if you haven't checked it out yet, go and check it out. Please do so.
Early decided to perform the Abramelin, a black magic ritual that no magician had dared undertake for centuries. The aim of the 6-month ritual is to master demons, but it was considered extremely dangerous. If the ritual went wrong, it was believed that evil spirits could be set loose and take possession of the magician. The magician, the magician, the magician, the magician, the magician, the magician. Black magic, black magic, black magic, black magic, Abramelin.
Really setting a scene very well with the opening vocal sample. Quite creepy, quite eerie, and carries on well into the heaviness when the instrumental kicks in, and it's got that deep dub kind of vibe to it. Mixes really well with the vocal sample, and he chops it up very well there with the black magic, Abramelin. Yeah, just very well done. We have my pick from the new Sully EP. If you want to check out the first listen that I did of this EP, where I heard the whole EP in full for the first time on stream, then yeah, check it out. It is on the channel. Track number 3 would have to be my pick of the bunch, pick of the 4. And yeah, here we have Vibrate by Sully. Okay, let's go. Absolutely class tune, and easily up there with my favourite Sully tunes of all time. A lovely bit of experimentation from him, and really working, the weight of that sound, that bass house kind of delivery, yep, really pulling it off. And You know, we get a lovely kind of breakdown switch up in the second drop as well, so look forward to that if you haven't heard it yet. We have my pick from the new Evolved EP, Offset, the opener, I think, and one of the most powerful and impactful EP listeners I've had all year, I would have to say, and it's solid. Recommend checking it out if you want to get into your D&B and whatnot. But yeah, here we go, Evolved, Offset, let's get it. Soothing, well produced, and together D&B just got some very nice musicality to it, you know, quite a melancholic feel, and the vocal matching it well, the build up very nice, and just sounds extremely pleasant. We have my pick from the new Samath EP, not someone that I'd heard of before, I have to admit, but yeah, this was a good EP that I stumbled across here. This is interesting, this tune, and I couldn't not include it. So, let's just get into it, shall we? Very interested as to what you guys are going to make of this one. You can hear what it's kind of going to be framed and centered around. Oh man, so creepy. Fucking hell. It's so unnerving. I feel very uncomfortable. In the best way, you know what I mean? Definitely moments there, as you could probably hear, where maybe a bit more gap filling, a bit more space filling was needed just to kind of flesh out the track overall, flesh out the sound and whatnot, do a bit more layering and all of that. But I mean, as a concept, it's just so good, and the insertion of those laughing vocals is so well done, very creepy, very eerie for the most part, just such a cool concept, and for what it's going for, just delivering the exact energy that it wants to, which is, you know, exactly what we look for in music overall. We have my pick from the new 11th Hour EP, the 4th out of 5, I think, on the EP, called Chimera, and for me the most unique, the one that stands out most, and I'm enjoying it quite a lot. So yeah, without any further ado, let me show it to you. Super cheeky, deep dub kind of tune. Loving those fruity, jumpy kind of notes, just dancing and gliding over the top. Very well done. And yeah, beyond that, just a very down to earth and rooted deep dub kind of number. Loving the warmth of the bass line below, and the production overall just very clean and sharp and well put together. And yeah, it's just solid with a little bit of flavour just sprinkled over the top there, giving it a bit of fun, a bit of joyousness, a bit of cheekiness to keep it ticking over. We have my pick from the new Shadows EP, another D&B EP, this one called Silver Tongue, and another soothing kind of D&B number, very lovely on the ear, and let's check it out. The kind of D&B where you feel like it's just giving you a cuddle, you know? You feel like you've got a really warm blanket just surrounding you, and you hear that kind of music, very comforting. The vocal working with it perfectly, and I love those little woo-woo, you know, those kind of shimmers that we get, those waves of sound just kind of piercing through the main instrumental we get. But yeah, just so lovely on the ear, just beautiful stuff. Really liking that one from Shadows. My pick from the new Subdue double, kind of along the same kind of vibe, if you get me. Like, again here, going for something a bit chilled, a bit reflective, a bit melancholic, and yeah, just sounding good. Again, just very comforting, and we are going to hear it right now. Yeah, another clean, soothing D&B number where you can just feel the emotion, the melancholy, the kind of remorseful feeling just surging through it, and very powerful in that way. You know, got the vocal, got the gloomy musicality, and as a combination, they work extremely well together. And yeah, another one where you just feel kind of comforted by it. It's just kind of keeping you warm, keeping you safe. We have my pick from this new Gold Digger compilation, a house label, for any of you that don't know. Yep, new mini compilation from them, and my pick coming with, or in, sorry, the Mackler and Hego collaboration bank. Yeah, let's check it out, shall we? It's probably Hego. I mean, let's be honest. Hego, probably Hego. Quite a confined idea, you know, not out there conceptually with what it's trying to do, just kind of honing in on that grungy house kind of feel, and I think quite similar to someone like Cage, for example. So yeah, if you are into Cage, then you're going to enjoy that tune and how it goes on as well. Could have maybe done with a little bit more flavour, in that heaviness, just to keep it ticking along and give it a bit more spice beyond that grungy feeling. But yeah, good stuff for what we get, I think. Penultimately, we have my pick from the new Railbreakers compilation. This one coming from Vimori, Time Stops, Generation M Volume 2, I think is the compilation. Definitely feel like there could have been a bit more going on, a few more gaps being filled, and the production at points just could have had a bit more beef beneath it, or a bit more, you know, thwack to it, a bit more, just leaving a bit more of an impression on that front, just been a bit more forceful and impactful, I suppose, with a bit of layering here and there or whatever. But fundamentally and ultimately, musicality wise, very good. and yeah, just very feel good as a mix of that colourful synth usage that we get and mixing in with that grisly dubstep kind of vibe. So yeah, I mean, bottom line, a pretty decent, pretty solid melodic dubstep leaning kind of number. And again, if you wanna check out some more like that, then I recommend checking out that compilation Generation M Volume 2 from Rail Breakers, the label. But moving on from there, we have my final one for today. Another compilation favourite, this one from Cause. Flip It is the tune on Gridlock Records. I think the compilation is called Gridlocked Volume 1, if I remember right. But yeah, final one today, and let's check it out. Got that similar kind of hybrid trappy, savagely cut and futuristic outer-worldly feel as the Jon Casey and Ma that we got before. A couple of moments were a little bit clunky in that first half, if I'm being honest, but yeah, for the most part, the arrangement of sounds, the flow, it's on point, it's good, and looking forward to looking up a bit more of Cause's stuff because I did enjoy that quite a bit. But yeah, that brings us to the end of the latest Best of Bass video playlist edition thingy majiggy, whatever you want to call it. Tracks of the week, looking back over the Best of Bass, the best bass music in your boy's eyes over the last 7 days or so. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you got some bangers, some tuners out of this compilation, this little playlist that we've got here. And yeah, I shall see all of you legends in the next one. Peace and have a fantastic rest of your week. See ya!